What's the number one thing that most men find incredibly sexy and attractive in a woman? It's confidence. And yet, what's the biggest thing that most women struggle with? Their self-confidence. I'm Emerald Sinclair, love and relationship coach, and today I want to share with you 3 ways to naturally boost your self-confidence to become more attractive to the opposite sex. Now, there's 3 things that you can be doing on a daily basis that over time will naturally increase your self-confidence. And I don't know about you, and I don't know how you've come to this point where you don't see your beauty and your radiance and your power and that you're such a friggin' goddess, but that doesn't matter. So whatever has happened in the past has brought you to where you are today, and there's a couple of things you can do that over time will truly start to shift how you feel about yourself and increase your self-confidence, boost your self-love, boost your self-worth, and as a result, become naturally more attractive to really high-quality men. So the first thing I want you to do is pull out a sheet of paper and imagine that you were your own best friend. What would you say to yourself? What are all the things you love about your best friend, but imagine it's you? So I would sit down and write about myself and pretend that I'm not Emerald, but that I'm looking at Emerald from a third person point of view as my best friend. And what are the things that I love about her? What's just so attractive? What's so amazing? Is it her big heart? Is it her smile? Is it that she can make people laugh? Is she great with kids? Whatever it is, remove yourself out of your body and look at yourself from that third person point of view and make a list as if you were your own best friend of all these things you love and admire about yourself. Then that list is something that you can be adding to on a daily basis. It's something that you can read to yourself as a daily basis, especially when you're feeling down in the dumps. So it's really important to just step back and reflect and remind yourself all these good things about yourself. Now, I know some of you, this is actually going to be a really hard step, especially if you have really low self-confidence. So I want you to start small. Baby steps. If this exercise is hard for you, maybe you can't go so far as to make a list of everything you love about yourself, but maybe it's the things you don't hate about yourself. Maybe it's the things that you tolerate or the things that are just okay. Like, well, I guess I'm a good listener, meh. So start small, right? Start with where you're at. Just the simple fact that you're shifting your focus to some of the better things you like about yourself or the things that you tolerate about yourself. And hopefully one day they become the things you love about yourself. Now, step 2, you're going to sit down and write yourself a love letter. Yes, you are going to pretend that you are your own beloved. And what is it that you need to say? What is it that you need to hear? And I want you to go all out. I want you to write things like, I love you to the moon and back. You're so amazing. You're so beautiful. You're so confident. You deserve to have everything you desire. And if you need to play pretend for a while, pretend you're writing this letter to your daughter. What are the things you would say to your daughter? And I bet you would say things like, girl, you are a fucking goddess. You deserve to have the most amazing man love and cherish you. You deserve to have absolutely everything your heart desires. I want you to write yourself that letter. And I want you to also look at that on a daily basis as a reminder of what you deserve. And I don't care if you don't believe it right now. These things take time. It took a while to get you where you are, so give yourself a while to get to where you want to be. And the third suggestion I have to start increasing your self-confidence, your self-love, your self-worth is to find a cheerleader buddy. Now, there's plenty of amazing women in my Facebook group, and you are more than welcome to put out the request there for a cheerleader friend. And here's what your cheerleader friend does for you. On a daily basis, you just check in and you talk about your wins. You brag, you share the good things that happened. I don't know what it is about this society, but for some reason, people have the tendency to come together and complain and talk about all the bad things that have happened to them that day. And that just blows my mind. Instead, I want you on a daily basis to start talking about the good things that have happened to you that day. And when you start to shift your focus to the good things, guess what? You're going to change how you see yourself, because you're already focusing on the good around you and the things you're grateful for and the little wins you have and the things you want to brag about. And trust me, that is going to sink in on a deeper level, so that one day you're actually going to start sharing your wins about your body, about your mind, about yourself. All right, and that might be further down the road. So depending where you're at in the self-love journey, you might need to start small. And maybe a win is simply, I got to work on time. My boss was actually really nice to me today. Or maybe it's a bigger win, like, wow, I didn't say one mean thing to myself today. I said, I love you in the mirror. My ass looked great in those jeans, whatever it is. So find a good friend that you already have and make that commitment to be each other's cheerleaders and check in on a daily basis, or reach out in the Facebook group and say, hey, I'm looking for a cheerleader. Let's send each other a Facebook message once a day and just share 3 wins or 3 things we love about our body. So all this being said, these are ways that you can build your self-confidence and build your self-love. And sure, it will make you more attractive to men because they love confident women just like you love confident men. But ultimately what we're going here is that you will feel different. You'll be a better person. You'll freaking love yourself. And that's what we're going for here. That's so much more important than attracting in some man to see it. You have to see it first before a man will see it. And also, my training, it's a 4-week free training, Flirt Like a Goddess, starts next week. Woo! So if you want more of these tips to help you imbibe your inner goddess and radiate that energy out into the world to realize your beauty and your self-worth, join us. Join us and learn how to flirt like a goddess to, of course, attract in a high-quality man, but ultimately so that you recognize that you are a goddess, that you are worthy, that you are beautiful, and that you are freaking amazing. I'm sending you so much love, dear goddess. Please feel free to comment below and let me know what you thought of this video. If you have any questions, I am here by your side. I got your back.